It's always been easy.
It's crazy, isn't it? How in a week and a half we've just built up this gap and haven't been pushed so close all the way. Like you said, from a distance or from a neutral, it looks as though we've coasted it, but it's been far from like that.
Did you think you were going to win it by this? I know some people did think Charlton were going to win it comfortably. Were you one of those people?
We were confident that we were going to win the league. Obviously, we kept doing what we were doing and tried to keep an eye on our own business as such. But the fact is that big a gap now, I am slightly surprised, if I'm honest.
But it's a tribute to your consistency, isn't it? I mean, you just don't lose many games, and you played 45 games and won nearly 2/3.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I think that's why we. I mean, it's obvious, but that's why we are where we are and win a lot more games than we lose or draw. And it is that consistency and that relentlessness which the gaffer constantly goes on about. I think we're organised. We all know our jobs, and like today, I think obviously we could have coasted or took a back seat after the euphoria of last week, but especially with all those travelling fans who travel a long way, and we're all winners and we want to win every game if possible.
And as a defender, you must be delighted 3 successive clean sheets now.
Yeah, if we're not conceding goals, you're not going to lose games of football, so it's a great platform, and we've been solid all year. I think the goals against column speaks for itself, and as a unit, as a defensive unit, as a whole team, we're just really hard to play against. And if we've got that work ethic, then we've got the ball. Then the opposition can't score, can they?
What were your reflections on today? Because from the press box, it looked as if you were generally in control of the game.
I think so. I think the first half played some really good stuff. Maybe could have been a few more ahead, but second half, I mean, they changed their shape, they matched us up because we were finding so much space, and we found it a bit more difficult. They had a bit of the ball, they had a little bit of pressure without really threatening our goal, and like you said, I thought we were relatively comfortable. Would have been nice for Dan maybe to get another goal at the end or when he dropped the penalty, but we'll take a 1-0.
And you're a professional, you want to win every game, but is there anything at the back of your mind when you're playing? You've had a great weekend last week that you go, well, you know, we really do want to win, but actually we're already champions.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, we're used to winning games, and so I think there's not one of us who step foot out there not on it or not wanting to win. It's not in our nature really. So although we've already wrapped up the league, we were always intending to get 3 points here and hopefully get 3 points next week against Lincoln. And
next week's going to be another big party, isn't it?
Yeah, and the party will be better if obviously we get another good win. So it's a day to enjoy. Obviously, there's no pressure, and hopefully we can express ourselves, get a great win, and put on a show for the fans, our families, friends, everyone who are attending. So we're all looking forward to Saturday already.
And there's something very special, isn't there, about playing in a team that gets 100 points in a season. It's quite a landmark.
It is, and it'll be a fantastic achievement if we can get over the line. Obviously, when we wrapped it up against Halifax, that was the next goal, and that's what we've done all season. We've always set little markers and little challenges. So another cup final as such to get over the 100-point mark.
Dan, thanks so much.
No problem.
Also, is it another cup final to not concede more than 29 goals this season?
That'd be lovely, yeah. If we can keep the goals against column in the 20 column, that'd be great. Obviously, that's a fantastic achievement for the whole squad if we can do it.
Am I right in thinking that you were a bang in the face away from playing every minute of every game so far?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Obviously, I come off for the last 2 or 3 minutes, well, maybe a bit longer, about 5 minutes against Forest Green at home. But other than that, I've been fortunate enough to stay on the pitch.
Has this been the best season of your career in terms of your consistency then?
Probably. I think for many years I've been tagged as a utility player or versatile. I've played a lot of my football in the last 3 or 4 years at right back or centre midfield. But I think this year I've relished and thoroughly enjoyed playing in my preferred position.
I saw one pundit, Adam Virgo, could say that you were up there in the top 3 for the non-league player of the year, and I think a lot of Cheltenham fans, I think you're in a similar position for player of the year. What would that mean to you if you got those accolades?
It'd be a huge honour, obviously. I mean, I'm part of a successful team, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of that. Obviously, it's always nice to get recognised for the hard work and effort you put in. If it comes my way, then fantastic. If not, I know I can hold my hands up, and I've given my all this year for Cheltenham Town, and it's been good enough to help the team get over the line.
Manager got his budget yesterday. Have any conversations been had already about next year, or are you going to be?
Well, like you said, I think now the gaffer knows where he stands. I think maybe this week I'm sure we'll start to get things sorted. Hopefully, because like you said, we've got a fantastic group, and if we can all stay together, and what a chance we've got in League Two, because you can see the quality we have, and obviously it's a step up, and challenges will be more difficult week in, week out, but we've proved that we're a consistent group, and long may that continue.
You've been part of a side that's gone from one division to the next. How easy is it to hit the ground running and use that momentum? I know you went up the Players of York, but this time you're going up as champions, and champions by a distance.
Yeah, it is, because you've got that euphoria, you've got the momentum, you've got the positivity of the club as a whole. So yeah, there's no reason at all why we can't just kick on and look up the table rather than over our shoulders, because I think the gaffer's already said publicly that he's not the type to just going to consolidate and just scrap and scrape around in League Two. So it's encouraging to hear, because you want to be part of a team that's optimistic, that's pushing at the right end. So it's music to my ears.
And an occasion next weekend, it's one that you'll probably remember for your rest of your career. Not maybe the game, but what happens afterwards with the trophy and the medals.
Exactly. I mean, these are memories and moments that you'll never forget. So you need to try and take a back seat sometimes and take it all in, because these, like you said, they don't come round often. And there's some young lads in there, and I've told a few already that you need to make sure you enjoy this, because I'm one of the senior members of the group, and I've been fortunate to happen once previously, and that's pretty good. Been able to do it twice. Yeah, it's a great feeling. So we'll all enjoy Saturday, and hopefully another 3 points.
Excellent.